Indeed, it cannot. And I will tell you right now why it cannot. So maybe a year and a half ago, I was developing an AI model of my own, and I didn't really know anything about machine learning. So naturally, I went to the best, most truthful, and most credible source out there, ChatGPT, to tell me how, in fact, these things work and how they can be implemented in code, right? I want to make my own AI model. So how do I make it in code? And so I ask it, it tells me implement this and then implement that, and I get confused sometimes in its explanations. I start a new chat, I try to talk with it and like try to understand. I ask some other AI models, they tell me different things and I'm like, okay, maybe there's something, I don't know, like I'll just try to implement it and see what happens. And so I'm doing that. I'm implementing it and I'm making it and I'm spending weeks building something that later I would realize was absolutely incorrect in how you implement it. So they told me, if you want to know specifically if you know machine learning concepts, is that you have to like implement, I'm not sure what it was, like a global context layer or something like that. Something that is not related to the layers that were inside the machine learning model. I just implemented them and they were completely useless. And it also generated the wrong outputs. There's something completely wrong that these AI models told me. And so this is a fantastic example of why you cannot allow it to code entirely for you. If you think that maybe you have an AI tool that can build everything out for you, it's probably a very impressive technology you're looking at, like what is it called, like Devon or something like that. Probably a very impressive technology, but it's probably not going to be the best code, you know? These AI tools are going to become better over time, but at least right now it's not a possibility. And you have to use AI as a tool beside you rather than just relying on it to build your entire app for you. There's so many like videos about building an entire application from scratch. Like, maybe if the app is pretty simple, sure, but not for something large. I don't know, I saw some kind of story of a CEO saying they fired all of their like guys, their coding guys, and then his stock or whatever dropped down by like a massive amount. So yeah, you just should understand that AI is not sufficient to replace your role as a coder, and you're the one coding. And then if you don't know how to centerize a div, then you ask it and then you implement that, and then you realize, okay, that's how it actually works. You don't just blindly copy paste. You realize, okay, this is how it works. I'll paste it in there, now I know how it's done, rather than just using it as a copy paste tool.